We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning.
So the truth finally comes out, dude.
Oh, really? What is it?
Yeah. I woke up and to your passive aggressive messages, and I was like, "What the heck?" Because sometimes I forget it's an hour later over there. And
Uh-huh.
so I woke up and I'm like, I literally just my eyes open up. I'm just like, "What?" I'm looking at the messages, and I'm just thinking, like, "What is he talking about?" Like, because I'm still half asleep. But then you
Uh-huh.
just said it right now. Like, it was a clue. Your message. What was your last message?
I don't know. I don't remember. You
Okay.
want me to look?
Yeah. Can you look?
Okay, let me see what my last message was. Congrats on getting to see Battle.
There you go. No, but
Oh,
it's
oh, you think I'm salty about you going to get to see Battle
dude.
tonight?
The truth comes out, dude. Because I was like, okay, something's off. He's acting a little bit salty, and
Uh,
then it's okay. And just for our listeners, right? I just want you to know that the way he read it wasn't how he sent it. the way
uh-huh.
the way he sent it was and I can't look at my phone right now, but it was like congrats
Okay.
or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
can you read it how it is though?
I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, I misspelled getting. I don't know. I mean,
Look,
there's no subtext here. The
look,
only
look,
it is what you see. I'm happy you're getting to go see it tonight, man. I'm not gonna get to go see it. You know, I gotta stay home. But you go ahead.
dude, look, listen. If you're upset about it, just tell me. Better
Well,
yet, don't.
let me tell you something that I am gonna get to do next Wednesday.
Okay, tell me.
Well, Wesley got 2 free tickets to Anenome.
Anenome. Which one is that? Oh, wait. Oh, Daniel Day Lewis.
Heard of him?
Yeah, I was reading an interview with him. He said that it seems like he's kind of open to the idea of returning to acting after, especially after this movie.
Well, he said that he wasn't going to do the movie, but then Paul Dano slapped him and said, "You've abandoned your child."
Yeah. Hey, did you
Uh,
know the little boy in there is actually his son?
no, that's okay. Okay, so that's very funny, dude. Well, but seriously, I'm happy you're going to get to go. And
No, look, here's the thing. I know you too well that sometimes you're genuine about it, but sometimes there's like a hint of saltiness.
okay, well, I mean, I guess there's nothing else I can say.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna watch it tonight. Watching it in IMAX. Um, had hoped they would have it in IMAX film here, but they're not. So I'm just gonna watch it in IMAX in Panavision. So yeah, I guess I'll give you my review of it then, right?
Yeah, next month when I've seen it, yeah, you can.
Dude, no, dude, this is for the channel, man. You got to go watch it. This is your homework.
Now I gotta go see an enemy.
Dude, this weekend you gotta go. Do you want me to send Lori a message to ask if you can go?
No, I gotta go see an enemy next Wednesday.
I
I
know,
can't go
but
see it.
this weekend, dude, this
I
weekend.
can't go this weekend.
Dude, it's Paul Thomas Anderson. Oh my gosh, man.
I'm cool. I'm good. You got to be cool with movies. You gotta be cool. You can't be. Uh, you know.
Nah, nah.
I I will tell you what though, just so you know that I don't just, you know, let your words go in one ear and out the other. Last night I watched Ballast
Oh, you watched it completely or half?
completely.
Oh my gosh, man. You and Lori?
Yes.
Okay, so dude, I've been trying to get you to watch that movie for like I don't know. It's been like a long yeah, it's been forever, man.
Yeah, well, look, it hasn't been consecutive. I remember there's this one time back for a while you were talking about a lot, and then now you kind of brought it back around, and yeah, I had forgotten, but yeah, I mean, it's a special movie. There's no doubt about it. I see why you liked it. It's actually a very Samuel kind of movie. Um, and it's easy for movies like that to get lost. So I'm glad Ebert gave it its due, and I'm glad that you liked it so much. And hopefully people will see it. But it's one of those movies that it's not gonna be. I don't know if everyone can receive it.
Yeah,
It's not inaccessible. It's very simple, but
yeah.
it's like poetry kind of.
What did you think of that opening scene, the whole scene with the guy?
That was beautiful. So like you think about getting that moment. It was funny because in that moment, you know, all the birds are taken off, and then they cut back to just his face, and like, yeah, okay, they had to make some decisions here. They just cut back to his face. Okay, I mean that could have been after the birds are already gone, I guess, but
So was it shocking for you whenever and I urge people to see it. Um, but there's this in the opening scene something happens.
are you talking just just lay it out? I mean, you've warned people. What moment are you talking about?
So when he attempts suicide,
Oh, yeah, dude, I was shocked. Um,
because
so the neighbor gets to the door, and then it's what's shocking about it is how quiet it is and how matter of fact it is. He just the neighbor comes, discovers his twin brother's dead, and he just doesn't say a word to him. Stands, goes into the next house, and and attempts it makes an attempt on his life with a handgun. It's a really shocking and troubling and quiet, and it makes you think about all that's going on in any given person's life anywhere on the
yeah,
planet right now.
yeah.
um, uh,
What was it shocking to Lori as well?
I think I mean both of us we just kind of whew, like kind of change your breathing pattern a little bit.
It felt real, right? Like it felt like you were watching a documentary,
Sure,
right?
yeah, but they didn't do any kind of cinematic build, and I don't I may be mistaken, but I don't think there's any music in the movie. But there's no pomp or circumstance. It was just boop, matter of fact.
What did you think of these three people, right? You
Uh-huh.
got the son, the
Uh-huh.
mom, and then the uncle, the twin, right?
Uh-huh.
How did you feel towards the end whenever once again I'm still like being cautious, but like
I don't think it's
basically
okay, but
them coming together.
yeah, that is the movie. Is that um this familial bond that's circumstantial, but it's like that we all want to survive, you know. And we all want to, and we have to survive together, and that they are in this kind of thrown together, and then they think, well, this is this is something good that can be done. You know, we could make sure this young man, you know, is in a safe place, is learning, is it's it was so melancholy. I don't even have the words for it. Uh, but no, I was pleased, and I was like, towards the end, I was like, come on, just end, because I was scared, something worse was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, I'll end.
Yeah.
Very abrupt, classic
Yeah.
indie abrupt ending, but even
Yeah.
more so than usual.
The classic abrupt indie ending. Yeah,
Yes,
that's not.
sir.
It's a special film, man. I watched it back in, I don't know, 2009, somewhere around that time, and it's to this day it's stuck with me. So it's like one of those things where if a movie has stuck with you that long, there has to be something special about it. What
It's
it it's it surprised me when you said it seemed like a Samuel movie. What did you mean by that?
it reminded me of, there seemed to be these kind of. I wrote about it a little bit. I have to pull up my Chop Shop review or something, but it seemed like you would gravitate to these. They really are kind of like slice of life, docu style. These movies that feel very real and true and specific, that kind of follow an individual, and kind of usually would have an individual who's seeing the world uh, in a from a perspective of sorrow and also wonder. Just kind of that seems to be the thing that kind of really lays on you, and that you end up championing. But man, that just goes to shows with something like Ebert, giving attention to this movie, because when imagine becoming a film critic like that, and you have an audience, and it's just like you can give a movie a voice, and
Yeah.
you can find something and deliver it.
Yeah.
Um, and it's cool that this one got delivered, but I still think very few people have seen it. I don't know. Uh, now you're the only person I've ever heard mention it. But yeah, it's so realistic. It felt like something that the James, the boy, felt like someone you had, that we would have hung out with in Alabama.
Yeah, he could have been a kid that we went to school with, right?
Exactly,
We had no idea what his home life was like, right?
exactly, and it does make you think about each person that you interact with. But I noticed it was Mississippi Delta, in fact. So I guess that's Northwest Mississippi, which is where Sinners was set. And I was like, this is kind of weird that two movies set in the Mississippi Delta with twins, kind of at the at the forefront.
It makes me think, and and I'm not saying that this is the case because I haven't seen any interview that Coogler, but he's very into African American cinema, right? Like he loves watching. He's watched little indies and stuff. It would not surprise me if he's watched this movie.
It
Um,
would be, I mean, just the influence would be, yeah, um, that would be crazy. But
what did
I thought the timing was kind of funny on it.
what did you think of the neighbor, man? I loved the whole scene whenever he invites him over for dinner
For steak, yeah. He's
for
like, "Do you
steak,
like
right?
steak? I'm gonna make a porterhouse if you want to come over around 6." Yeah, he was great. Just as a non-actor, gotta be, just real person.
Yeah, man, that's what I loved about it was that the fact that it just felt so natural. I felt like I've had people invite me over to their place in that way, like just like so casual. No, it was no dramatics, no like acting. And you're right. I think I really do like movies that kind of feel like a
Yeah,
documentary, but
and I think coming of age really speaks to you, like indie coming of age really speaks to you, that someone can capture the kind of the perspective of childhood on screen. Dude, I mean, if you send me one more '90s, early aughts nostalgia YouTube short, I'm gonna implode. I mean, those things are just so effective. You know, just little. It's like little dream glimpses of your past.
I
But
know.
I mean, this is kind of like it's 2008, you know, and you're just in the Southeast USA, and it's an amazing vantage point.
Morning. Yeah, well, I'm glad you and Lori were able to watch it, man. And I'm sure you are gonna have a conversation about it, right?
I'm sure it'll come up.
I'm curious to know her thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, we'll have to dial her in one day.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, I just arrived here at work, but
Have
I'll
a
talk
good
to
one,
you
man.
later.
Enjoy tonight. Bye.
I see you.